Director of Ceremonies, Commissioner of the African Union, His Excellency Mr. Albert Muchanga, honorable ministers here present, eminent government officials, investors and sponsors of the mining industry, distinguished guests, members of the Fourth Estate, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is always an honor and privilege to officiate at occasions such as this one. I am therefore delighted to have been invited to participate at this auspicious event of the 6th Africa Mining Summit hosted by the African Union. I also wish to pay tribute to all frontline workers across the continent who have sacrificed everything to fight this deadly COVID-19 pandemic. I am aware that the aim for this year's summit is to deepen understanding of political and technical issues related to mining, raise awareness on green technology, and enhance the sharing experiences, as well as promote the much-needed engagement between the public and the private sector. The theme of this session being Mining in Africa Towards Realization of a Greener Economy is fitting in the Botswana context. Because mining has been perceived by communities not to be sensitive to the environment. Mining is very energy intensive by nature. In an effort to reduce the carbon footprint, we must therefore deploy more energy efficient mining equipment to reduce electricity demand and utilize other greener or cleaner technologies in mining and beneficiation of mineral products. Botswana government's aspiration is to have security of energy which is diversified, safe, and from clean sources, and to be a net exporter of energy by 2036. This will be underpinned by the exploitation of our abundant primary energy resources, such as coal and solar irradiation, to meet our energy requirements in a sustainable and environmentally responsible manner. It is our intention, therefore, to achieve an energy mix of at least 15% renewable energy by 2020, that is, this year. This is underpinned by the recently approved Integrated Resource Plan for Electricity in Botswana, covering a planned period of up to 20 years. The plan matches projected demand with optimal supply sources, with sufficient flexibility to embrace new, cheaper and efficient technologies in the future. As Africa, we need to act together to develop and introduce a well-planned, sustainable and affordable mix of energy sources. In this regard, Botswana is at an advanced stage of procurement for 2 by 50 megawatts solar PV power plants and a total of 35 megawatts from 12 grid-tied solar PV plants across the country to augment coal-fired energy sources as a way of reducing carbon footprint. As a country endowed with large coal resources, it is our objective to have them developed in a clean, sustainable and responsible manner for the benefit of our people. Government will be working with the private sector to deliver all the new generation capacity and develop the necessary backbone infrastructure to support the mines. It is important that governments work together with the power generation companies and mining companies to ensure that citizens benefit from the revenues generated by the natural resources as business partners, service providers, and also from employment. In Botswana, our diamonds are for development, and the country has been able to reach a middle income status because of a significant contribution to the budget by revenues obtained from diamond mining. The Botswana Diamond Company, which is a 50-50 partnership between the government of the Republic of Botswana and DBS, turned 50 years in July last year. The company's motto is mining diamonds and enriching the nation. This signifies the role that diamonds have played, continue to play, and further play in the livelihoods of Botswana. It is my country's intention to replicate the successes from the diamond industry to other sectors, in particular, independent power generation. Director of Ceremonies, Botswana, as a member of the African Union, is committed to achieving the objectives of Agenda 2063, which seeks to accelerate the implementation of past and existing continental initiatives for growth and sustainable development. The African Mining Vision 2050 also resonates with the objectives of Agenda 2063. One such objective is to create linkages between mining and other sectors in the economy. These linkages are meant to derive more value from mining, may it be from upstream, sidestream, or downstream. Botswana has since 2008 pursued development of diamond downstream activities, particularly diamond cutting and polishing. Our aim is to see Gaborone becoming a world-class diamond center and diamond trading to continue beyond the life of the existing mines. We have seen positive contribution to our economy coming from the cutting and polishing industry initiatives in the form of jobs created, skills transfer and development, capital investment in terms of building facilities and equipment, growth of ancillary industries that provide services to diamond cutting factories, just to mention but a few. The successes in the development of the downstream diamond manufacturing has encouraged us to explore similar beneficiation opportunities for other minerals such as base metals, coal, soda ash, and salt. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue to work with our counterparts in the SADC region as part of the regional integration to be globally competitive. As a region, we share best practice principles in the mining sector. The SADC Protocol on Mining advocates for collaboration between member states to develop internationally acceptable national and regional common standards. This will have a positive impact and effect in mining, safety, and export earnings. Director of Ceremonies, it is common knowledge that in most, if not all, developing countries, minerals are produced and exported in raw form. This is tantamount to exporting jobs. I therefore appeal to all investors to commit to developing the continent's resources across the entire mineral value chain. As governments, our role is to facilitate investment in the development of minerals by addressing any impediments to doing business and providing the necessary infrastructure to support mining. In conclusion, let me extend my utmost appreciation and sincere regards to the African Union and the event organizer, GRV Global, for defying the odds and proceeding with the summit through alternative means despite the global travel restrictions and lockdowns. I encourage you to build relationships and networks during the course of the summit and share ideas for the growth of the mining industry on the African continent. I therefore thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for having found time in your busy schedules to attend this summit, and I wish you fruitful discussions for the next 2 days of the summit. Pula.